Is he insultive to you? Is he insultive to your personality? Is he insultive to your career? Is he putting you through a traumatic way? Does it make you feel mentally drained? Then it is not for you. Anyone that do not like what you do, that do not support your dreams, that do not support your vision, that is always talking down on you and telling you that you cannot achieve it, that you are good for nothing, you shouldn't be there. You don't have any business in that relationship, and this is the best time to exit the door. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name remains Bridget. If this is your first time of seeing my face on your screen, you're welcome to this beautiful, amazing and growing family. On this channel I share my faith, lifestyle, motherhood, relationship and every other good stuff. If these are the kind of content you like to see, kindly hit on the red subscribe button down there that says subscribe and be part of this family. Today I am sharing how to know you are in a toxic relationship, how to know that you have a toxic partner, how to know that that relationship is not for you. No matter how long you've been in it, this is the best time to make an exit, because a broken relationship is better, far better than a broken marriage. All these points come in no particular order. Number one, the partner is never apologetic. He never apologizes. She never apologizes. No matter what happens, they never apologize. They can never tell you sorry for whatever reason it is. Even when they are aware, they are completely aware that they are wrong, they are the problem, they caused the issue, they are too arrogant, they are too pompous, they are too proud to tell you sorry. That should show you the exit. Number two, making empty promises. They are always filled with empty promises. They make excuses all the time. They never want to own up. They never want to take responsibilities. They are always giving you excuse. Why are you late? Because something happened. Why didn't you show up? Because of this. There's always an excuse for any question. There's always an excuse for any event. There's always an excuse for everything that has been done. There is always an excuse. They refuse to own up. They refuse to change. They refuse to man up. They refuse to become responsible. They are always having an excuse for not being responsible. Why are you not taking up the bills? Because I forgot my ATM today, because I don't have cards with me, because I do not use cash, because of this. And there's always an excuse or the other. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you show up? You promised this. You said we were going for dinner. You kept me waiting. There is always an excuse. They are not owning up. They promise to keep it, but they never keep it. And they are filled with empty promises. This should be a pointer to you. Number three, prioritizing other people over you. You become an option. You don't matter to them. You are not important to them. They have fixed a date with you, but they prefer to go out with a colleague of theirs to play a game or to go for a show, even over the dates that they have fixed with you. They promise to show up, but something happened and then they took you the other person over you. They make you a second option. They do not value you. They don't put you in the right place. You are in a relationship with someone, but they do not value you, and you see it every single time. It is glaring to you. You guys have fixed the dates. You guys are going to the movie. You've talked about it. You've planned it. And then they come and tell you, oh, my colleague said I should follow them to that party. And so what happens to us? What happens to where our plans? What happens to the movie night? What happens to the show we're going for? What happens to the date? What happens to the family meet engagement we're going for? They do not value you. And they show it to you. You can see it so glaring, but you keep giving excuses. They never give you what you want. They never place you at that point where you want to be placed. They don't value you. You're not important to them. You are a second option. They would always pick someone over you. They would always pick different conversation over you. This should be a pointer. The Bible says two cannot work together except they agree. Until you become, you have your plans, your purpose, your vision begin to align, know that there's always going to be an issue. And this should be a pointer to you that you're in a toxic relationship. I think this is not going to work. I think I might have to let this go. Because they should value you. They should value you. Yes, you should be in a relationship where you are valued. where you are loved, where you are not an option. You should be the main person. You should be the reason why, but not an option. Because even when you were married, times will come where challenges will come. And if the person does not value you now that you're in a relationship, don't think it's going to change over marriage. It's not easy to change your baby, not talk about a full-grown adult. You should look into this. Number 4, they are always defensive. They are on the defensive side. Why did this happen? They want to defend themselves. They do not care about you. They are not protecting you. They are always defending themselves. They are always the good one. They are the one that are not at fault. You are the one that is out there. You are the one that's at fault. You are the reason why they failed. You are the reason why they cheated. I recently heard about a story. Someone was telling me. The guy was saying, you are the reason I'm cheating because you're not giving it to me. You cheated on her and then she's the reason you're cheating. How do you reconcile those? You are the one cheating on her and then she's the reason why you were cheating on her. Excuse me. Isn't this just plain blank? So what are you still doing in that kind of a relationship when you are being blamed for everything, when you are the fault of everything, when you are the fault of his failures, you are the fault why his house is dirty, you are the fault why his sky is not moving, you are the fault why is everything. Every time he fails, you become the fault. Every time he's not succeeding, you are the fault. Every time he cheats, you are the fault. So why are you in that relationship? Why are you there? What are you still doing in that space that is so toxic for you? Where you cannot express yourself. You are always to be blamed. I think you should see that as a big pointer. When they are always the winners of the conversation. Where your opinion doesn't matter. Where your feelings and your emotions does not count. But theirs, it should be a big pointer to you. You should be considered in that relationship. You should be valued in that relationship. Your opinion counts in that relationship. You should be able to chip in 1 or 2 information or advice in that relationship. If the two of you are in a relationship and you want it to work and you want it to go further and you want it to blossom into something beautiful, then your opinion should count. If you're liking this video so far, please hit on the like button, subscribe, share out this video. You never know who this video is going to bless. Number 5, lack of communication. A relationship where there is no constant or frequent communication, there is a problem. Something is missing. You have to communicate again and again and again. Keep communicating, keep talking to each other, keep listening to each other. Everybody's opinion matters in this relationship. You cannot be missing for 1 week and then you come back and feel that everything is okay. You don't know the whereabouts of the other person. You are calling, is not picking. She's not replying your text messages. She's not returning your calls. And days are passing. And then when you see, you come back and then you just feel like nothing happened. I'm sorry, that relationship, there is something fishing in there. I'm sorry, that relationship is not looking pleasant. I am sorry, that relationship is there's something about it. There's something that someone is hiding in that relationship. Communication brings about openness, and openness is very, very essential in any relationship that is going to blossom. Communication is key. I'm sorry if you're hearing any noise. The birds are just singing everywhere. I'm using natural light and then the windows right in front of me is open. So I'm sorry about any noise if you can hear it. Number 6, they always make you walk on eggshells. You are so fragile. You are no longer yourself. Your self-esteem is being diminished. You are so non-verbal anymore. You don't want to say anything. You don't want to do anything. You don't know how to act anymore. You don't know what to say anymore. Even when you know, because of the kind of relationship that you are no longer yourself. And any relationship where you cannot express yourself, any relationship where you cannot air your views and air your mind and your opinion, I don't think you should be in that space. Yes, we know that people have faults and they have flaws, and relationship is two imperfect people coming together. You are not perfect, likewise your partner. But all he sees or all she sees is that she's the perfect one and you are the imperfect one. They make you feel you are always the problem. They make you feel that you are no longer yourself. They trample upon your self-esteem. They make you feel like a loser all the time. I beg of you, that space is not conducive That is a toxic relationship, and you shouldn't be there. They strip off all your self-value. You are around this person, you do not want to talk, you do not want to say anything, you do not, because you don't want to offend them. You don't know how what you're going to say is going to mean to them, how they are going to take your conversation, or how they are going to take your suggestion, how they are going to interpret what you have to say. And that way, you begin to cover up, you begin to hide, you are no longer yourself, you feel unhappy, you feel devalued. And if once you get to this point where you're feeling devalued and unhappy, I beg you, please look for the exit where you will get your peace of mind. And my final point, does he hit you? No matter what amount of argument you are, or no matter how fierce the argument is, nobody should hit you in a relationship. If he hits you once, he's going to keep hitting you. If he hits you today, he's always going to hit you. He's not going to change. You shouldn't be in a relationship with anyone that hits you. Domestic violence is a no-no. And this is the best time to put an end to it, because you are in a relationship. My last and final advice for you is, do not be in a relationship where domestic violence is involved. You shouldn't be in that space. That should not be an environment where you are going to breathe. Please do not be there. Look for the best exit and get out of that relationship. I pray that God blesses you. God blesses your relationship. God gives you wisdom on how to navigate yourself out of that relationship, in the mighty name of Jesus. I pray for everyone that is mentally deranged, that is going through any mental abuse, domestic abuse at this time, that the Lord will set you free from that captivity in the name of Jesus, that the Lord will send helpers your way that will liberate you in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. I appreciate you. God bless you. If you love this content and you enjoyed it, please like, comment, share, and do not forget to subscribe. Drop your comment. I'll be in the comment section waiting for you. Bye.